Hello and welcome. Today, let's look on how to build an email automation on Bubble using Gmail plugin by Rid7. I've already installed this plugin, but to search, you can search for Gmail by, and you should see Gmail by Rid7. Install this plugin, and here we have a lot of APIs integrated, like getting profile details, getting draft messages, list of labels, getting all the messages from the labels, sent items. You can do most of the common functionalities from your Gmail using these APIs. But today we are looking into bulk email sending from Bubble using this plugin. And for this, we will need to create a Google Cloud project to get the client ID and client secret. So let's quickly look how do we create a Google Cloud project and where do we get the client ID and client secret from. So go to console.cloud.google.com and click on this one and create a new project. You can give any name to this. Test, create. Once this project is created, it will show a notification, select project. Go here, API, and enable API and services. Enable API and services here. And search for Gmail. You'll see the first one, Gmail API. Click on that and then enable. Once this is enabled, go to auth consent screen. If you want to use it for your own purpose, then make it as internal. If you want external users to be using it, then make it as external. I'll go with internal for now. Create. It'll ask you for the app name. You can give a name. So basically, this is for the one who is going to log in. They'll be able to see this details here, since it's just .com. You can give any support email. Authorized domains. Maybe we don't need this for now. Save and continue. We'll have to give this support.com. Add or remove scopes. Search for Gmail and select all. So basically, you need all the APIs to be accessible from your account. And we'll add all of the scopes. It will show you what are the scopes that are added. Click on save and continue. And then you can click back to dashboard. Once this is done, go to credentials and create credentials. It will ask you what kind of credentials you want to create. Click on OAuth client ID and you say web application. Give some name to this. Authorized redirect URI. So basically, go to preview. This is a agency app. It's asking me for username and password. So we'll have to give this link over here, whichever page you want the user to be redirected to once they give access to their account. So this is case sensitive, and also if you mention debug mode equals to true, then here also it should be same. I'll show you where all we have to use this redirect URI, but this needs to be exactly the same thing, right? So what I would do is I'll also remove this, add this, plus if you want to send to live, then you'll have to add the live URLs as well. So click on create. Once you do that, you'll get your client ID and client secret. So have it here. Go to your app, and you will have something called Gmail element. So I'll add that element. Okay, so we can add a button to get the access token. So basically, we need to get the auth code, get the access token. Click on this one, auth code. Via code. Before that, we have to use the URL. It'll ask us for the client ID and redirect URI. Client ID is this one. Redirect URI is something that we copied before. This one. This redirect URI should be one of the items that we have added over here. It should match one of these links. Otherwise, that will not work. So once this is done, this will give us a URL which needs to be opened. So we'll say open an external website and give result of step 1's URL. Okay. So let me just show you what happens once we do this. It will basically open the URL, which will ask the user to log in with Google account to give the access. So it will say what are the scopes: read, compose, send, and permanently delete all your emails from Gmail. Click on allow. And this has given the access to that account on our Bubble app. So what we'll have to do once this is done is do a condition, and Gmail auth code is not empty. So once this is not empty, access token via code, and here it's again asking us for the client ID. It's asking for client secret, which is here. The code, you can access this via Gmail auth code. Redirect URI again needs to be same. It should match the one which we have used while getting the auth code, that is here. All of this needs to be same. If you have used the second link, then even here we'll have to give the second link. All of that needs to match, right? So once we do this, we will get the access token. So let me save the access token here. And so we get access code, which text, and refresh code, which will also be a text. Keep in mind that since these are sensitive information, it's better to save it with hash codes. For demo purpose, I'm saving it directly. But once this is done, I'll tell thing access token code and refresh code. Result of step one's access token. Result of step one's refresh token. So what is refresh code or refresh token? So basically, when Google gives us access code, using this access code, we will be able to access the account only for 60 minutes. After that, this access code will no more be valid, but we can use refresh code or refresh token to get the refreshed access code after 60 minutes. So we are saving it here. So let's look at, I'll just remove the ones which we have got. We'll see if this is getting saved or not. I'm clicking on this one. I'm giving access to my account. Allow. And once this is done, we can check. So we have got access code and refresh code both saved in the database. Okay, now that we have got the access token and the refresh token, let's look at how do we send the email via Gmail from Bubble, right? So I'll say send email. We go here, search for Gmail. You'll get all the APIs from Gmail. Send email. So here we have the authorization. We have to use the access token that we have got. So I'll go here. First items, access code. From is the email ID for which we have given the access. Subject can be anything. Body can be anything. It could be a normal text or HTML. I'll put normal text for now. Body. Recipient, we'll have to put it this way. Support.com. If you want to add CC and BCC, then you will have to include arbitrary text. You'll have to give two like this, comma, the next email ID or CC, email ID here, email at abc.com and BCC XYZ at Vixon.com. So this is how we give two CC and BCC. For now, I'm just testing it with two, and hence I'll put it directly here. And let's test this out. Send email. I'll show you what I've received. So this is the email that I got, which has the subject, which has the body, and it came from rnh@red7.com to Red7 support. Okay. Let's try with some HTML body. So I've already created some HTML. I already have some HTML template ready. So I'll put that HTML template here, and then I'll put hi. We'll include some input field here to have the name, And we'll also include the email ID here. Let the send button be this one itself. So from I names value. So I'll go to the next one and get the other half of the email. And we'll also go to and put okay. So I'll put test and put support at with7.com and send email. I'll just show you the email that I got. So this is the HTML email that I received. And just say this one. So you see that ursite.com. Hi test. This is the dynamic data that I inserted. But you can insert like any number of dynamic data that you need. So this is how you send a HTML email using your Gmail. So now let's look into how do we do bulk emailing. So we go to API, enable the backend workflow. We go to backend workflow, create a API, say bulk email, click on this and this, and send email where we need bearer. So we need the bearer token, but since we are doing it from backend, we need to have the refreshed access token, which we do using get access token via R token. So which asks us for client ID, client secret, and the refresh token. So refresh token is something that we have already saved in the database. So we can go to the first items, refresh code, right? And here we can use the result of step one's access token. From remains the same. Subject can be anything, right? Body again can be anything. I'll right now show with the plain text. Hi. Okay, so let's have two inputs here. Name, which is list, and email, which is again a list. So we'll go here. Hi, name, first item. Welcome to email. We could use arbitrary text for multiple line, so it looks nice. Let's do here. I'll say arbitrary text. Put hi space names first item, comma, next line. Welcome to email testing. Email login with 7 bubble regards with 7. So here we can say to include emails first item. Okay, and then we do API bulk email. We can give a delay of like 5 seconds. Your name should be name minus item names first item, email minus item emails first item, right? So we can run this until we reach names count greater than 1, right? So now from the front end, we could we can use this for multiple names and multiple email IDs separated by a comma, and I'll add one more button to send the bulk email. And email, I'll go here and say API bulk email. You can schedule this at any time that you want. Name will be input name value split by comma, just to get a list, right? And email input value split by comma. So let's see if this is able to send to multiple email IDs. So test 1, test 2, test 3. I'll put support.com. I'll send it to myself just to show you. And the third email ID, I'll put something basically at. I can show you from the sent items that it's sent to 3 addresses. This does not work because I've given this as email. Let me make it as text. I'll copy this. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Send bulk emails. Right. So I'll show you that this has come to my support email. Hi test1, welcome to email testing using Gmail plugin by Red7 on Bubble. Regards Red7 team. So yeah, this has come for support at red7.com. Let me show you that this has come my own email address as well. And that's at red7.com to Ritesh Agde, the same thing. And it has also given me a warning, or rather error message, undeliverable, for the address that we gave randomly, right? So with this, you can send bulk emails using Bubble, within Bubble, using the Gmail plugin for Bubble. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact support@red7.com, or if you have any suggestions, improvement points, let us know and we'll be happy to include them in our plugin. Thank you so much.